You are tired of the 9-to-5 trap. You want to make $10K a month so you can fly around the world and never have to take orders from a boss ever again. And those were my dreams too. That is until last year. Because now those dreams are my reality. I make $10K a month online. I do whatever I want. And yes, it is amazing as it sounds. But I want to share with you one very important lesson that I wish someone would have told me years ago that would have allowed me to hit $10K a month, honestly, in like a fourth of the time. This lesson will save you so much time if you pay attention and truly understand what I'm about to show you. I want you to think about this. For your entire life, someone has told you what to do with your time. Your parents, your teachers, your coaches, your boss, there's always been someone giving you orders, giving you tasks to do. And right now you're probably like, yeah, frick those people, KJ. I'm tired of taking orders. But what you need to understand is that taking orders is easy. There's not much thinking involved. You only have to decide between two decisions, which is one, do I do what I was told? Or two, do I not do what I was told? That's it. You never actually had to think. But as an entrepreneur, that is not the case because you are the person who's giving yourself the orders and you're the person executing the orders. And you aren't just faced with two options. There are unlimited options. There is no right or wrong. It's like really wrong, kind of wrong, sort of wrong, a little bit wrong, middle of the pack, really good, super good, excellent. You have to decide between unlimited possibilities, but you have very limited resources, being time. And if you ever want to become wildly successful as an entrepreneur, you have to get good at the skill of time allocation. So how can you level up the skill of time allocation fast? Well, to be honest with you, now is the perfect time. You see, if you're working a job, if you're going to school, if you have other responsibilities that take up most of your time, that means that you have less time to allocate, which means you have to be better at allocating it. And if you aren't where you want to be, if you're not making the progress and hitting the goals that you've set for yourself, that means that you suck at allocating time. And you don't need more time, you just need to learn how to allocate it. So if you only have 1 hour a day to work on your stuff and you're still not allocating it well, what makes you think you're going to be good with 8 hours? Because you won't. You'll be miserable because you'll be procrastinating and you'll be lost. So get good right now while you have 1 hour so that when you have 8 hours or 10 hours or 12 like I do, you can be absolutely crushing it because you'll be so good at allocating your time. So here's how I got good. I'm going to share with you guys my process. First, you have to carve out time blocks and protect them with your life. What I mean by this is you need to be doing one thing for like 30, 60, 90 minutes, whatever block of time you have. You need to do one thing and one thing only. No distractions, no notifications, no people walking in and talking to you. You need to literally go in a just box and do nothing but this one thing. Delete all your apps off your stuff, put it full screen, get rid of all things that make notifications, and focus. Once you know how to protect your time and to carve it out, next you need to determine the best use of that time. So what is the lowest input you can do for the highest output? What are the things that actually move the needle, that really make the progress towards your goals? This is the 80-20 rule. What are the 20% of things that give you 80% of the outcome that you want? And this takes time. This takes reps. You have to do this day in and day out of just asking yourself, what is the best thing I can do with my time? What is the highest leverage activity I can do right now? And for most of you, if you're not making any money right now and you're just starting out on this entrepreneurship journey, you need to learn high value skills. These are skills that make money, skills that have persuasion as their background. Think of like writing, speaking, marketing, advertising. Get good at these things. Even social media, like making content on social media. That is a high value skill. So spend your time learning these things, dig into them, study. I have tons of videos like about how to learn these and different skills for you to learn. So just go watch all my other stuff. And lastly, like I said, you need reps. You need a lot of practice. It took me a whole year of practicing time allocation to actually get really good to the point where I can just ruthlessly execute on all kind of stuff. But then guess what, guys? When you get good at this, you will start to make faster progress towards your goals than you ever thought possible. And then it becomes very easy because the next step you have to do is execute. And if you're someone who cannot execute on the task you give yourself, that's a video for another day. But for right now, I just want you to get good at time allocation and be intentional. Carve out your time blocks and use them wisely. I'll see you guys tomorrow.